Math 7, Unit 3, Proportional Reasoning, Lesson 1, Part 1, Introduction to Unit Rates. A ratio is a comparison of two quantities using division. For example, 3/4, 3 to 4, 3 to 4. A rate is a ratio of two quantities that use different units. And a rate that has a denominator of 1 is called a unit rate. So here's our vocabulary terms. A quantity is a numerical value coupled with a unit of measure. For example, 5 apples, 6.5 miles, 13 inches, 45 seconds, 6 cups, 5 cows. A ratio is a comparison of two quantities or numbers by division. We can do 5 apples in 2 hours, 120 seconds in 2 minutes, 5 eggs compared to 6 eggs, 4 compared to 8. A rate is a ratio of two quantities that use different units. For example, 5 apples in 2 hours, 5 apples per 2 hours, 120 seconds in 2 minutes, 6 eggs per 1 cup of flour. Those would be rates. Now notice that rates are just special types of ratios. A unit rate is a rate with a denominator of 1, or a rate per 1. For example, 6 miles per hour, 6 eggs per batch, 24 hours per day. It's always per 1. We're going to write the ratio as a fraction in simplest form. Because fractions are the best form for ratios, because they put it in a number form that can be automatically used, we're going to be using fractions mostly. So first we change this to a fraction. And then we see if we can reduce it. Now top and bottom here will divide the number 7. So we can reduce by 7. And we get 5/9. So this ratio reduces to 5/9. Okay, next, 10.8 seconds compared to 36 feet. If you're going to be reducing a number that has a decimal in it, it's a complex fraction, because it's a fraction with decimals in it, you need to first get rid of the decimal. We can do that by moving the decimal on top and on bottom, giving us 108 over 360. Now we can reduce this if we divide both top and bottom by 12. This gives us 9 out of 30. 9 out of 30 can be reduced further if we divide top and bottom by 3. And this gives us 3/10. So this ratio is 3 seconds for every 10 feet. 3/10. Okay, 198 women to 110 men. So 198 to 110. Let's go ahead and divide top and bottom here. Let's see what number definitely goes into those. Actually 11 does. So does 2. I think 22 goes into both of them then. Yeah, pretty sure. If we divide top and bottom by 22, we get 9/5. Oh, very nice. So it's 9 women for every 5 men. Okay, 1,000 songs compares to 2 megabytes. So that's 1,000 over 2. That ratio reduces to 500. So it's 500 songs for every 1 megabyte. Okay, 26.1 miles for every 3.6 hours. We're going to first change that to 261 out of 36. 261, let's see, that divides 9. So we'll go with 9 on this. So divide 9. This is 29 over 4. So it's 29 miles every 4 hours. Okay, 12 completions in 28 attempts. Well, these both divide 4. So this will be 3/7. That's 3 completions in 7 attempts. Okay. All right, into the notes. The right ratio as fraction in simplest form. 25 apples to 15 dogs. Divide top and bottom by 5. This is 5/3 apples per dog. 0 jumps in 50 minutes. That's 0 over 50. That's just 0. 0 jumps per minute. There are 65 hippopotamuses cooling off in 10 watering holes. That's 65 to 10, which is, well, I can divide top and bottom by 5. That's 13 to 2. That's 13 hippopotamuses for every 2 watering holes. 105 compares to 42. Well, I know 3 goes into both of those. That'd be 35 over 14. 35 and 14 both divide 7. So we'll go ahead and reduce it further to 5 halves. So this ratio reduces to 5 halves. Okay, 17 to 38. 38 is 19 times 2. 17 is prime. This does not reduce. You flip a coin on 14 times in 24 flips. So that's 14 24ths. If we divide top and bottom by 2, we get 7/12, and that doesn't reduce any further. All right, find the unit rate. For finding unit rates, you just need to divide. 540 divided by 24 cans, that's $0.225 per can. Okay, next, $1.29 for 20 ounces. We're going to take $1.29 and divide by 20 ounces. 1.29 divided by 20 is 0.0645. This is going to be dollars per ounce. So $0.0645 per ounce. So that's almost 6.5 cents an ounce. 50 meters in 27.5 seconds. So we take 50 and divide by 27.5, and we get 1.81 repeating. So that's 1.81 meters per second. And that's often abbreviated with M over S. Okay, calculate the unit rate here. $15 for 3 car washes. That's going to be $15 divided by 3, which is $5 per car wash. The unit rate has to have the units, and the units here are dollars per car wash. $5 per car wash. Okay, 21 days every 4 weeks. That is 7 days per week. Tyler travels 23 miles every 2.4 days. 23 divided by 2.4 is 9.58. 3 repeating. Miles per hour. Okay, let's look. Hector uses 5 1/4 teaspoons vanilla for every 7 batches of chocolate chip cookies. So that's 5 1/4 divided by 7. How might I take care of this? Let's do that as 5.25. Let's see what I get on my calculator just dividing that. 5.25 divided by 7. Oh, that's 0.75. That's great. That's 3/4. So this is 3/4 teaspoon per batch of chocolate chip cookies. That would be the unit right there.